Hello, this is Alan. Alan's Lonely Bookshelf here with another video. This will be a tag video. I was tagged by Criminali of his original video called the Birth Year Book Tag. So let's go on. There are 5 prompts here. Prompt number 1: have you read any books the year you were born? Well, I was born in 1958. And Criminali had a little list where you can link to the Goodreads page, and you can pick a year of the books that came out that year, and it'll have a whole list. And books that came out were Breakfast at Tiffany's by Truman Capote, Brave New World by Aldous Huxley, Animal Farm by George Orwell, Once a Future King by T.H. White. And well, those were some of them. So I was looking through the rest of them and to see if I could find anything. Well, Exodus by Leon Uris, Ordeal by Innocence by Agatha Christie. Haven't read any, and kept going on the books, and there were 2. And the first one is Basic Christianity by John R.W. Stott. This is a short little book, about 147 pages, but it really packs a punch. It's a very good book, and it's one of the top books of the voted of top books of the century as far as evangelical Christianity. The next book I read was Shadow of the Almighty, Life and Testament of Jim Elliott. Jim Elliott was a missionary to South America. He went to let me see if I can pronounce it right. It's Huaorani, Hunarani people in South America. He went evangelizing them. He went with 4 others. And they were speared, and they were speared and then became martyrs. And they died in 1956. There was a cover article in Life magazine that year, 1956, that talked about the martyrdom and the death. In 2005, there was a movie came out called Edge of the Spear, which shows not only shows the martyrdom, but it also shows what happened afterwards. Because what happened afterwards is because the widows of the men that were killed went back and witnessed to the people there. About 10, 15 years ago, there's a series of articles in the New York Times on lost languages. And one particular one, a series of articles, this man, he was the only way he could listen to somebody that spoke his language was from a record in a record player, and the person was speaking Bible passages in the Gospel of John, and he was a descendant of this tribe that killed Jim Elliott and the 4 others. Jim Elliott had a quote. Let me take a drink here, excuse me. Jim Elliott had a quote, and it's this: "He is no fool who gives what he cannot keep to gain that which he cannot lose." Next set of, there's still question number 1. What is your favorite? That probably has to be Basic Christianity. Do you plan to read any of the books came out that year in the next 6 months? I would like to read Once a Future King by T.H. White. I've heard about it, but I never read it. All right, books that came out when you turned 18. There were a lot of them. And those books, it was 1977, so that was The Shining by Stephen King, which I've read. It's probably one of the two of the 35 books by Stephen King that I liked. Bridge to Terabithia by Catherine Peterson, which I read. The Thorn Birds by Colin McCulloch. That was made into a miniseries on TV. Lord's Foulsbane by Stephen Donaldson. More Than a Carpenter by Josh McDowell. I've read that one. Lucifer's Hammer by Kathy Nevin. And Dragon Singer by Anna McCaffrey. Problem number 3. Do I have any favorites? Well, I just mentioned The Shining and Bridges to Terabithia. Both were very good. Number 3. The last 10 books that you read. How many were published before you were born? Well, currently I'm reading a lot of books on my NetGalley account. And NetGalley gives the arts, which are advanced reader copies. So, yeah, there's none there that was before I was born. I don't think so. The last 10 books, no, not really. I have not. All right, favorite movies the year you were born. Favorite movies the year I was born in 1958 was The Bridge on the River Kwai, Vertigo, The Blob, The End of the Sixth Happiness, which I saw. I like that one. About a missionary. Ingrid Bergman plays a missionary in China. Cat on the Hot Tin Roof, Earth versus a Spider. Where are the other? Oh, The Fly, The Brain Eaters, Attack of the Puppet People, The Women Eater, The Crawling Eye, which I haven't really seen. Favorite movie was probably B. Oh, my. And The Sixth Happiness. Okay. Problem number 5. Favorite movie when you turned 18. There were a good number of movies. A lot of people have seen a lot of these movies. Because, you might have something like, I got them listed here. Saturday Night Fever, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Smokey and the Bandit, Pumping Iron, which is a documentary about bodybuilding, Annie Hall, which won Oscar for Best Picture that year, Black Sunday, which I read by Thomas Harris, which I read. One of the first books I ever read was Black Sunday. It was by Thomas Harris. And some little movie, nobody ever saw it. It's not very good. Star Wars. Well, that's it. Well, thank you very much for watching. And if you haven't done this tag, feel free to do so. Thank you very much.